Hello, collective. Greetings, Friday the 13th. Love and light. Hope you're having an awesome day. Spirits put this on my heart. I need to share this with you. If you have been victim of friends or family, you know, like those commercials that say, call this number if you've taken this medication, because this medication has been determined to cause like seizures and heart attack and basically death. You and me calling this number, okay? Because I'm going to tell you something. These family members or friends that come to you and they tilt their head so cute and they're like, we know you have problems in relationships. We know that you have difficulty with drugs or alcohol. We know that you have gambling addictions. We know. They are talking life into a garden that is not going to accept it. So you need to stand your ground and say, rewind that tape. Don't talk to my garden like that. Yo, have you seen this garden? It kicks ass and I have never spoke ill to my garden. Go speak that to your garden. That's the Jedi mind trick that I'm trying to get you guys to see is you've been around it your whole life, so you just accept it and you're trying to show respect, so you listen to it. But the bottom line is that's disrespectful. We know you have drug addictions. We know. No. They're speaking life. Every time they speak that to you, they're giving life to it. And you're getting to a point where, like, you know what? You have blocked everything I've tried to do with these lies. And you're not going to take it anymore. It's like, yo, go talk to your own garden, but mine's doing good. Mine's got some pretty good looking flowers. I don't know what yours looks like, but you know what? That's all on you. So, collective, don't lose heart. Don't lose faith in the walk, because we just have to wait on the universe to step in. Because a lot of these blockages is because the enemy doesn't want to see you succeed. The enemy, that's like the last thing they want to give into is your success, right? And you don't even want the cup or the award or whatever you just want to get over the finish line. That's, at this point, because there's things that have been sacrificed, like resources and time and people working on your behalf that are like, yo, I might have betted on Seabiscuit, but Seabiscuit is a little scary right now. Have you guys seen that movie? That's a kick-ass movie. Because it's the underdog, right? Who wants to bet on that freaking horse that's like been crippled? Nobody wants to bet on that horse, but I'm here to tell you, you better put your bets down on that horse right now, no matter what it looks like in the external world, because that horse is about ready to just run the Grand Prix and win you a bunch of accolades. So just hang in there. I know it's so rough right now. I did a couple readings and then my phone kept saying full storage, so I had to keep going in and like deleting apps that I don't use. I don't even know if this one's gonna let me post this one, but I'm gonna try my best because it's just so aggravating to me that that's what's going on right now. Because I really feel like you've run a good race. You've run it by the book too. You followed the rules. You didn't, you kept to yourself. You honored who you were, and you didn't care what people thought. We know you have problems with isolation. No, that's not for my garden. My garden loves to be alone. Thank you. Oh, and for those of you that the resources might be low and you're like, I've had to use dish soap for laundry soap. I've had to use what makes things work and operate. And I'm okay with that, because if that's what it comes down to, that's what it comes down to. You fight no more forever. You're fighting the good fight for your ancestors who are looking down and are so proud of you. Because in a sense that you being cut off from your tribe or cut off from people that were toxic, that wasn't right. It was almost an abuse in itself. You know what I mean? It was almost an abuse in itself to corner this person and then watch them and see if they're going to survive or go nuts. At this point, you're just like, yo, bring the white coats. And I'm like, no, don't bring the white coats unless they're going to take me to prom. Don't bring the white coats. That's not going to look very good. And plus, they're going to give you all this medication that you don't really want or need. Because that's the whole thing. This whole time, you've been pretty clear-headed. You've been trying to be as lucid as possible, as clean as possible. I don't think nicotine's going to be a problem. It might be, but the bottom line is you got rid of a lot of things and people, places, behaviors that weren't good for you and your soul. See, I love her. She's shouting right now. They can't copy your heart. That's right. The people that are trying to copy you right now. God rest their, God, God bless them. They're trying to be you right now. They're trying to be you, and you're like, dude, I'm using Dawn to wash my kid's clothes right now, and if he finds out, he's gonna kick my ass. My kid, bless his heart, he's like, Mom, what's wrong with you, Mom? And I see there again. He's my kid, right? But I can't speak. He's not ready to hear any of the things I'm ready to tell him. So it's like I either have to A, lie, which I don't like to do, or B, be completely non-confrontational. These are two tactics that I don't enjoy doing. But the truth is, he's not ready to receive any of this information. So I gotta just like hang in there and hold it together like everything's good. Alexa, play Wreck of the Fitzgerald.
The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot on Amazon Music.
I got some information today about a Virgo moon, or Virgo? Something about Virgo, and at first I thought, September? I have to do this till September? Because I was like really, I kind of flipped out a little bit on Spirit. I was like, fuck this shit. I was like, I am not going to September doing this shit. I'm sorry, this is not natural. I feel like Claude Dallas in the middle of nowhere, and they think I have weapons. I don't have weapons. And they're just gonna like bust in the doors and go, yo. But I think Virgo was sent to me, either a Virgo's thinking about you, or a Virgo is worried about you, but it might be significant. I thought maybe it was Virgo moon, but Virgo moon had passed. So there's something about Virgo, and Virgo might be in your chart. I know all my kids have Virgo moons, which is so sweet because that just makes them just sweet kids. Virgos are easy to lead around. My dad even has a Virgo moon. And he's been led around, like he got his goal in life, but he was kind of just bossed around his whole, and I really think there's a lot of slave and master in both of us, and I really feel like some of us have been more slave in our lifetime than master, but regardless of the percentage of that, you can't have anyone abuse that situation. Does that make sense? Like, just because you're waiting tables for 8 hours a day doesn't give someone the right to hold you hostage in that scenario and abuse your light, your service to them during that amount of time. It's like you're here to do a job, you're here to go home and provide for your family, because you don't realize, but everyone else does, that's plotting and planning around you, that, oh, this person's going to be there for 8 hours a day, so I can go in there and fuck with them. That's not right. That's not right. You don't need to be anywhere where people are messing with you or tearing you down or making you feel less than. Because you're doing what's right. You're going by the book on this. You're following the rules. Okay? I'm sorry my hair doesn't look too hot tonight, but you're not here to look at my hair, right? I hope not. You're here to see my light. I got some light. Don't you worry. Okay, the first card, King Cups. Yes. This is probably an emotional person or tie. This is someone very loving and a high vibration that's just wanting to tell you a truth. They're thinking about you. They might be worried about you. That's great as long as they're a gentleman and they show respect. You will receive whatever they have to say. You've set up enough boundaries at this point. Like they should know. First of all, you see wax people because you see truth. So if they do come toward you, you're gonna know right away. This is a waste of my time. But also honor what your ancestors want for you. And a lot of you, your ancestors want you for the first time in your fucking life to choose you. Because you're the prize. And somebody really needs to hear this out there, but you've always chosen what was socially acceptable. But they don't want you to do that this time. They want you to choose you. Because you've never honored